everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Lala's World. What you notice is something a little different. First and foremost, I took out my braids, so I got a little furrow going on, a little poof going on. I can't slick it down, unfortunately, because if I flat iron it, it's gonna poof up. So yeah, and it's gotten a little bigger because I've been taking like biotin and stuff, and been putting like oil in my hair to make my hair grow. First and foremost, if you are new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe and make sure you like and comment and share this video. This is all for my wrestling geeks out there. This is just a basic review on Fastlane that took place yesterday. Unfortunately, I did not watch the kickoff, so if you hear about the review for the kickoff, sorry, did not watch the kickoff because I had left my day job, so I only had a little ounce of time to catch the beginning of Fastlane itself. So there's going to be a little bit of spoilers. So if you didn't watch Fastlane, leave now, forever hold your peace. Okay, I'm glad you stayed. So first and foremost, I want to start with Shinsuke Nakamura's and Rusev's match. First of all, the introduction was dope for, with Aiden English coming out, introducing Rusev. Hopefully, if Rusev comes to WrestleMania, we should have that same introduction because it was badass. So, applause to Aiden English with those vocals. I wish I had vocals like that, but I don't. So, you have Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, their match was freaking intense. And it had you like, edge of your seat. Like, constantly. So you don't know who was going to win. You thought Rusev was going to take the win and Shinsuke was going to take the L and be embarrassed. But then you're looking like it's a constant back and forth. But throughout the whole match, where as it all ended and concluded, Shinsuke Nakamura ended up being the constant winner, and he's still cashing in to go into WrestleMania. But still, I wouldn't take that away from Rusev because you know what? He did it. But most likely, hopefully, we'll see him at WrestleMania, him and Aiden English, because I'm not gonna lie, like, Rusev Day is off the chain. And hopefully, if my friend for years and years, I call him my brother, Shay, is watching this, yes, I said Rusev Day is awesome. So first and foremost, that's out the way. The match with Becky Lynch and Naomi versus Carmella and Natalya. That match was, I'm gonna say it was okay. It wasn't like that oomph. Like, it wasn't like, oh my god, straight fire. But I mean, both of them had a lot to offer. What was shocking though was when Carmella and Natalya won, because from what I was watching, it looked like Becky Lynch and Naomi had an upper hand. But since, it was smart where, they try to use the Money in the Bank briefcase as a distraction, and it worked out so well. So Carmella ended up winning. So that match, it was, like I said, it was okay. It wasn't like up here. It wasn't like that. So that was, that was a good match to watch, but like I said, it wasn't like something to talk about. Now the next match, it threw me up a loop. Randy Orton and Bobby Roode. For one, I thought Bobby Roode was going to retain because I figured, okay, Randy Orton has done it all. But it's set in stone, like, for 16 years he's been in the WWE, he hasn't touched the United States title. Now granted, that's not the only title he has touched. Now, if it was a shakeup, because rumor is there is a superstar shakeup, then he could go ahead and try to lay hands on the Universal title if he ever goes back to Raw. But right now, the United States title is one of those titles he hasn't touched, laid eyes on, or anything like that. So for him, the way he got that title, because it was constant back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I was thinking Bobby Roode was going to retain, Jinder Mahal was going to come in, interfere, and mess things up. It was going to end up in a draw. Like, all thoughts was just going through my mind. So, for, for, Bobby Roode to lose that title, but it was a clean pin. Because all of a sudden, Bobby Roode jumped off the apron, and all of a sudden, he walked right into that RKO. So, when you're, and anybody who knows Randy Orton, when you are doing something, please realize there is a guaranteed fact that you may just walk into an RKO for all we know it. So, that's one. So, kudos to Randy Orton for winning the United States title. But the ending, though, was Jinder Mahal now finally comes out, pissed off, trying to attack Randy Orton. That didn't work. Bobby Roode jumps in, attacks Jinder Mahal, then attacks freaking Randy Orton because he just lost the title in a matter of minutes. So for who we know to say that, can we say triple threat match in WrestleMania? I'm calling it. Comment down below if you agree with me. Now, the next match was with Ruby Riott and Charlotte. And I'm going to say it was kind of close. Because Ruby Riott had it, even though her two little friends interfered for a little bit, but it was still getting kind of close that, Charlotte could have lost the title to her. But even whereas you had Becky Lynch and Naomi as backup, and both outside parties got interjected. So now when Charlotte had the upper hand, she was able to defeat Ruby Riott. So I will say it was kind of close for both sides. But that match was good. It was great. It was something like, whereas it was very intense. So I would say it was like up to here. But what made it up to here was afterwards, you hear Asuka's music. So we're like, wait a minute. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on Monday Night Raw. You're going to WrestleMania to go against Alexa Bliss. What are you doing here? All of a sudden, whereas you're looking at Asuka, she's looking at Charlotte. Asuka's looking at Charlotte. She's looking at the WrestleMania sign. So it's official that now Asuka is going against Charlotte for the SmackDown Live Women's title. Now, I could say this is one of the matches that may be long overdue because it's the best of the best that's going at it with each other. And to me, in my opinion, I think Asuka was probably bored. She was like, look at here. I went through the whole Raw Women's division. Give me a challenge. Give me somebody who is ready for Asuka. And here you have it, Charlotte Flair. Now, they both have something to lose. You have Asuka on one side, her streak is still on the line. Then you have Charlotte, on the other hand, she could lose her SmackDown Live title. At the same time, she never lost, if I'm not mistaken, she never lost at a WrestleMania. I could be wrong. Comment below if you agree. So that will be a match that's going to be like Clash of the Titans right there. You have the Queen and you have the Empress of Tomorrow. So that'll be something I'll be looking forward to watch. Now, and I was on the phone with my homeboy, with my boy Shay. I was on the phone with him at the aftermath of this match. Not during the whole match, the aftermath. So, the New Day versus the Usos. This is the clash of, I'm going to say egos, but I'm not going to say like egos in a bad way. Because it's like, they're both 4-time champions. So, it's like they're trying to close this chapel of this rivalry they have. So, here they are. Big E is outside. So, he's the third party. So, he's outside. They're going at it. Boom, 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 boom. All of a sudden, you just hear the Bludgeon Brothers music come on, and we're like, oh crap. This is not good. This is not good at all. And I'm telling you right now, hats off to New Day and Usos, because their match was straight, like, on point. It had me on the edge of my seat, like, okay, who gonna win? Special gonna win? It's like everybody in that match had the upper hand. So I cannot take nothing of that away from them. What I could say, though, is that when the Bludgeon Brothers came in, all hell just broke loose. It looked like, and I was on the phone with my friend when this happened. We both made this like joke, like, look, it looked like they was out, they was partying at this club, and the club shuts down at 4, and it's 4:01, and they're like, nah, party done, like everything done, everything finished. It's 4:01, you got to go, and everybody went that way because all of a sudden, Big E was the first one targeted because he's the biggest one in the group. So of course you're gonna target the biggest one in the group. You get straight kicked in the face. Then they went after Kofi Kingston, threw him around like a rag doll. Then they went after the Usos. Then the most person who had the worst damage, I will say, was Xavier Woods. Like, they straight, like, bodied him. Like, he was done. Like, after he was just, like, laid to waste. The dude was shaking. He looking up at the ceiling, looking like he's trying not to go to the light. So it was just a hot mess. So who's to say the Bludgeon Brothers are next in line for those tag titles? And we never know. They could be going to WrestleMania. So, be as it may, hopefully they are, or hopefully they might turn this into a triple threat match. Who knows? Now, the next match we have is that 6-pack match. And don't get me wrong, I live for Cena Nation, but it was just like, okay, Cena, you did not win Elimination Chamber. So now you're going to, now you enter yourself in the 6-pack, in the 5-way match, where you had 5 other people who earned that spot. 2 of them who are besties, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and from the looks of it, their stuff was looking rocky. Then you have Baron Corbin, the lone wolf himself. Then you have Dolph Ziggler, whereas this man, he's done it all, but it's like he still kind of feels unappreciated, kind of. And then you have the champion himself, AJ Styles, Mr., Smackdown is the place for him where AJ Styles built. The phenomenal one. So, all of a sudden, when stuff started, all of a sudden, John Cena was just on a roll. He was just F5ing everybody except for AJ Styles. He's not stupid. So, them 2 went at it. Boom, 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 boom. All of a sudden, everybody else just got up and decide, okay, let's go jump this fool because we're not having him. He's not welcomed. He just slithered his way in. So, when that's going on, and it was too much going on, all of a sudden, the outside interference, during the match, now you see Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn going at it. Then you see Sami Zayn yelling at Shane McMahon because Shane McMahon decided, okay, I want to watch this up front, in person, like he's a fan, because he just wanted to see that friendship crumble. Sami Zayn's yelling at him, like, screaming at him. All of a sudden, he gets kicked in the face by accident. Like, for me, okay, in my eyes, it's like, I look at both sides. Shane McMahon's side and Kevin Owens' side. Kevin Owens' side is like, okay, it was an accident. He meant to kick Sami Zayn. But at the same time, Shane McMahon, this is the man who don't like, this is the man, in his eyes, he's like, Kevin Owens is the man who don't like me. This is the man who messed up my Survivor Series. This is the man, whereas I was supposed to teach him a lesson and it didn't happen. So, of course, Shane McMahon was right of what he did. I'm sorry. I know you guys are going to comment like, no, that wasn't right. He's a commissioner. But in my eyes, I'm thinking, okay, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. So we're not going to sit here and go spade to spade. And y'all just going to try to like screw this man every day while you still, employed under him. At the same time, Daniel Bryan's not there. He probably was at home with Brie and little baby Birdie. So it's like, come on. So, Shane McMahon, when it was going to be, and I promise you, it was going to be a clean pin. Kevin Owens was on top of Sami Zayn. 1, 2, shoot. The referee got pulled out the ring. The referee looking at Shane like, what, dude, what are you doing? What's going on? He went back in the ring. Then is Sami Zayn over Kevin Owens. 1, 2, shoot. He got dragged again. So it was a hot, stinking mess with that match. And it got in so bad, it was still scrambling. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, whereas you got, let's see, You got all these superstars doing all these crazy moves together. Mind you, AJ Styles is still knocked down somewhere. This man comes up from the ashes and gives the forearm to John Cena and is like, 1, 2, 3, we're done. AJ Styles retained. He's going to WrestleMania. Now, for John Cena, well, he is sitting in the corner looking like he's about to cry. And he shoves the cameraman for one, because he didn't want the camera in his face. All of a sudden, he's like, he don't know what to do. He feels lost. And yada, yada, yada. Now, on Monday Night Raw, that I just, I have that playing in the background. I'm have it playing right now. Now, he is saying that he wants to challenge The Undertaker for WrestleMania. Now, if you follow me on social media, there is an actual poster. I kid you not. Probably I will post that picture after this video of The Undertaker and John Cena. And it says WrestleMania 34. And it says April 8th. I had that picture for a while. I'm talking about for the longest. And it's still somewhere out there. You can Google it. I even had it as a background for my phone one time. I think it was like last year I had it. But I would most likely that is a match that's long overdue for WrestleMania. So in my eyes, I really wouldn't know who to root for either Undertaker or John Cena, because I like them both. The same thing goes for Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles. I like them both. So the dream match is both dream matches are going to I would say one out of the two dream matches are going to happen. You see, it's Nakamura and AJ Styles. That is a match that's bound to happen. Now, Cena and Undertaker, we don't know yet, because now we have to wait for an answer. So that was all for all Fastlane. Fastlane was the pay-per-view. That was the last pay-per-view before WrestleMania. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are on a wild ride for WrestleMania, and next time you see me, I will do a review for WrestleMania. And if you are watching it, comment your thoughts, and comment your thoughts all over my social media. I will leave that below as well. Most likely I will be in New York watching it at a local sports bar at Legends. So I'm excited for that. And hopefully, whereas I could be able to do a review that same night. But till then, my wrestling geeks, that is all for tonight. And see you later. Bye.
They told me that I need a gun to be a man, but if I hold it in your face, I get the first. That's a poor man's curse.